Every year, Rix Mwemba tours on this 100-hectare farm located in the southern province of Zambia. He has been on this farm for the last 10 years, growing enough to feed his family and selling the surplus. But his yields this season do not look promising. They are being threatened by the drought that's sweeping across much of southern Africa.
This change of weather has really affected us in the negative way. You know, in the past we used to calculate that at least within the period of November, say November, late November, up to about now, the maize should have tasseled already and just ready now to just have the grain ready. But as it is now, it's really, it's like a guesswork almost, because we really don't know when the rains will come next.
Though Zambia currently has more than 1 million tons of maize in its reserves, food relief is already being distributed to many areas. But the agony is that the lack of rain goes beyond maize.
The drought situation in certain parts of Zambia has been so bad that watering holes, as well as pastures for these animals, are fast drying up. And all that the farmers can do is to pray, and pray hard that the rainfall patterns normalize.
But the government is working on solutions that go beyond divine intervention.
What we're working on now is to expand the land that is irrigable. This year alone, we're going to open up 6,000 hectares of land to irrigation. And we want to continue along that trajectory. We have more than 22 million hectares of land that is irrigable in Zambia. And yet at the moment we're only irrigating 10%.
While there are concerns about Zambia's food security, the country's staple dish, maize meal, continues to be as popular as ever. However, the government department responsible for the country's food reserves is surprisingly optimistic.
We've got stocks enough up to the next marketing season, which is commencing somewhere between May up to June. The stocks that we have for the country are sufficient. What is also good is that unlike in the olden days, where crop wastage was somewhere in the region of 5 to 10% crop wastage, that has now been reduced to below 1%.
Such sentiments do lead to lift the spirits of people like Rix Mwemba, who has more immediate needs, like paying his workers and buying seeds for the coming season.
We don't really know what's going to happen next. We are just looking to God to say himself he will intervene. Because looking at the statistics and everything that is happening around us, we are just waiting to say, come the end of the rains, then what's going to happen next?
What's going to happen next is a question that no one can answer with any certainty. But the longer Zambia goes without reasonable rainfall, the harder both the soil and times become.